matchup in store between the Midland Rockhounds and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Number 34 gets the ball for the away side in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Mark Mott. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Mark Mott.
First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in now, Tomas Garcia. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Mott on at first, nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now a throw over, back in standing. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Jorge Medina, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Kevin.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Roach. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. center field. Garcia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving two. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Carlo Escalona will be on the mound for the away team in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Chad Cantu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off the ball game
Ready
tonight,
with the first pitch. Here
the
it comes.
third baseman.
And that's
Chad
dead center for strike one.
Cantu.
Called strike 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting second, the right fielder, Joe Papa.
Stepping into the box, Joe Pappas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Batting third,
Into the box,
the shortstop,
Brian De La Cruz,
Brian
as he will take
De
a
La
fastball
Cruz.
in there at the knees for strike one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad.
Batting
Nero, what you
fourth,
got on this lineup
the
tonight?
second baseman,
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Stepping up now, Edmund Goldsmith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Still only 1 out in the inning.
2 runs.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Escalona has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Mott ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup
Batting
or
fifth,
he blows up.
the
Could
first
go either
baseman,
way at this point.
Henry
Lays off 1-0.
Rodriguez.
3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Bobby Borowski.
In now, Bobby Borowski. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 0-1 on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Gonzalez has a play, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Sod Poodles lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, David Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
In now, Aubrey Manuel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air, out to right. Pappas has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Herb Park.
Now batting, Herb Park, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Slow little roller to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Amarillo out in front, 3-0. So coming to the plate, Tom Gabriel.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start the second does not
center
bode well
fielder,
for this pitcher.
Juan Garcia.
Into the box now, Juan Garcia, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Okay, here's a defense
Batting
for the
ninth,
away team.
the
You
left
want to
fielder,
talk about shutting a
Bennett.
running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Striding into the box, Bennett Hathaway. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there.
Third
He broke
baseman,
out
number
all
1.
ambush tactics.
Yeah.
First pitch fastball,
10-2.
middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance.
Your
JB
attention,
Wendelken
please.
is going to come on
Now
in relief
pitching for
now, and he
Midland.
may be asked to eat
Number
several
57.
innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Stepping in now, Chad Cantu. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here.
The right fielder,
That's a
number
rough way to
19.
start your day at the
Hello.
office as a reliever.
Papa.
There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gonzalez is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Brian De La Cruz.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian De La Cruz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
2 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the
Your
strike zone.
attention,
So
please.
some of those borderline
Now
pitches
pitching
start
for
to go
Midland.
his pitcher's way.
Number 26.
Reed Hoffman enters from the
Reed
pen in just the second
Hoffman.
inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Striding in, Kevin Torres. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Hathaway arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Mark Mott. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Tomas Garcia. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading it off,
Edmund Goldsmith.
the second baseman.
He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Henry Rodriguez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mott on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Todd. Gabriel.
Ready for another chance? Tom Gabriel. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Rodriguez at second with 2 down. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Medina. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now here it comes. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box now, Dustin Fowler, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field. Garcia is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Roach.
Digging in, Kevin Roach. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, David Gonzalez, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Pappas. 2 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Aubrey Manuel.
Now at the plate, Aubrey Manuel. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Medina on second. Roach on at first with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Sod Poodles lead it 6-0. Stepping in, Juan Garcia. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
The batter.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Chad Cantu. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Amarillo out in front, 6-0. Now at the plate, Herb Park. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3
now
unassisted.
Batting. Catcher Kevin Torres.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Torres. The pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first
now
pitch.
Batting.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. On its tailor-made to short, 6. 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Joe Pappas.
Leading off,
he flew out in his
the right
last
fielder,
at-bat.
Joe Pappas.
First delivery to him on the way. Launches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
In the air to straightaway right. Garcia coasts under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Brian De La Cruz.
Standing in, Brian De La Cruz. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mott giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Edmund Goldsmith.
Ready once again, Edmund Goldsmith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried.
Henry
Throw that one into the alley for a gap, and that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, Henry Rodriguez. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bobby Borowski.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby Borowski, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
A ball and a strike now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped up. Back behind second. Manuel is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Sod Poodles lead it 6-0. Ready for another shot now. Tomas Garcia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-2.
2-2's the count.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in,
Jorge
Jorge Medina. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And there are 2 away now.
Now
Not
batting,
a lot you can do with that
hitter,
pitch. That fastball
Dustin
just ate him up
Fowler.
inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dustin Fowler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one. Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Laner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Roach.
At the plate, Kevin Roach. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tom Gabriel.
Leading off, the catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Gabriel.
Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gonzalez coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Center fielder, number 60, Juan Garcia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Softly hit to the left side. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 1, Bennett Hathaway.
Now at the plate, Bennett Hathaway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball that time at 94. And he lays off.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
One and one. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Third baseman, number 1, Chad Cantu.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chad Cantu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
One ball, no strikes.
Here comes the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hathaway leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sharp ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this
now
pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Joe Pappas.
Nope, ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Garcia is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, David Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Goldsmith backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Aubrey Manuel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hathaway is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Herb Park.
At the plate, Herb Park. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That's the ball.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So digging in now, Brian De La Cruz.
Leading off, the shortstop, Brian De La Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Gonzalez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Edmund Goldsmith.
Digging in and looking for more, Edmund Goldsmith. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two.
And a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches. If you're a hitter, you have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Henry Rodriguez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Count even now at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Garcia going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. This is in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Mott makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 7-0. Now in the box, Kevin Torres. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
The catcher.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mark Mott. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. De La Cruz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed
right
some
fielder.
pretty good range, heading
Shova.
pretty deep into the outfield to bring that
Garcia.
one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Tomas Garcia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now, Tom Gabriel. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Tom Gabriel. Ladies and
Rene
gentlemen,
Arturo
your
comes on to
attention,
pitch now, hoping for better
Now
results
pitching
than
for
the
Midland,
other arms that
number
they've run
29,
out there in this one.
Rene Arturo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Arturo, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. His arsenal includes a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and a splitter. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mott on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 16, Juan Garcia.
So stepping in, Juan Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Bennett Hathaway.
So striding forward now, Bennett Hathaway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Jorge Medina starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hathaway comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dustin Fowler.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dustin Fowler. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Pappas. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Roach.
Ready now, Kevin Roach. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Garcia is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And the sod Poodles win it.
First inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Amarillo Sod Poodles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kirk Floyd pitches well enough to get the W. Carlo Escalona was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so this ball game comes to a close as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will pick up their second win in the 2019 South Division playoffs. We gotta say the Rockhounds are down to their final loss, and if they lose the final game of this 3-game set, Rockhounds end the season, and Amarillo will go off and play the Tulsa Drillers for 5. And gotta say, the Rockhounds are in desperate need to win the next 3 at Midland. Well, the Sod Poodles will head to Midland for the final time in this 2019 season, as the Rockhounds will hopefully get a 3-game at-home series and try to get all the way to Game 5. So the Rockhounds have one more chance to get on the board and finally get this 3-game series and Game 5 underway. We gotta say we are most likely 2-2, or two wins for Amarillo over no losses, and for the Rockhounds, no wins on 2 losses. Well, the Tulsa Drillers will win tonight's ball game as it is closed to a 3-1 final score. And gotta say, the Drillers will pick up their second as they defeat the Springfield Cardinals. Cardinals are now down 1-2. Drillers now 2-1 in the South Division playoffs. So the Rockhounds will have one last chance. This is it. If they lose tomorrow, their season is over. The Sod Poodles will head back home and take on Tulsa. And gotta say, that right there will be a final 2 teams left standing. 1 will win and 1 will go home. So the Tulsa Drillers will pick up their 35th. The Springfield Cardinals will pick up their 32nd loss in the season. So the Rockhounds will pick up their 30th as the Sod Poodles shut out the Rockhounds. Well, gotta say, this former San Antonio team getting pretty good, pretty strong. So the Sod Poodles will be 41-25. The Rockhounds 39-30. Springfield 32 even, and Tulsa Drillers 35-28. Well, gotta say, let's not hope that tomorrow is not our last broadcast of this season. Let's hope tomorrow the Rockhounds can come back, win the 3-game series at Midland, and get off to the playoffs against the Tulsa Drillers. So, hopefully the Rockhounds will have some better luck tomorrow as they're back home. Hopefully for the last 3 times instead of the 1 time that they return home and get defeated and wrap up the season. So anyway, with our final line scores from the Texas League, Tulsa at Springfield will win 3-1. Give the advantage of 2-1, and Springfield will be 1/2 in the South Division playoffs. For the Amarillo Sod Poodles, shutting out the Rockhounds 7-0 as the final score comes in tonight. Sod Poodles will lead by 2 wins and no losses. The Rockhounds are down no wins over 2 losses, and this is a critical stage in the 2019 season as the Rockhounds are down to their last loss. Tomorrow, if they lose, it'll be a 3-game sweep. Sod Poodles will take all 3 games and they will head back home and take on the Tulsa Drillers and get into the best of 5. And if the Rockhounds win, it'll kick off a 3-game set, and the Rockhounds need to at least get 3 wins, and they can advance forward to the championship series. Rockhounds will take on Tulsa if this unfolds, and Rockhounds can win 3 and get off to the Texas League South Division Championship. Well, anyway, 7-0 our score as we end this one tonight, and gotta say, this was a pretty good ball game, but Rockhounds will lose this one here tonight. So anyway, tomorrow we are down to a 7:05 first pitch of our ball game. And don't forget, cheer on your Rockhounds as they are back home, and I know we will have some Amarillo Sod Poodle fans in the stands tomorrow as they will come and cheer on for their team, and Rockhounds will cheer for the Rockhounds. And gotta say, this is the thing that matters most. So gotta say, the 2020 season will be here before we know it, and gotta say, can't wait for the next all new season of minor league baseball, the show, as we get underway by March 1st of 2020 as the Rockhounds will head out. They will begin a 8 away game series, and they will head to Arkansas for 4, Northwest Arkansas for 4, and then they'll be back home on March 9th. So that would be good too. Well, gotta say, we end this ball game tonight with the final 7-0. Amarillo wins it. So we continue the 2019 South Division playoffs as we end this one. Well, have a good night, everybody, and we'll see y'all tomorrow for Game 3 of the 2019 South Division Playoffs. This gameplay stream is copyrighted by Rockhounds Baseball and also Amarillo Sod Poodles Baseball. I do apologize. Amarillo Baseball. And don't forget, tomorrow at 7:05 we will be live streamed. And alright everybody, have a good night, and we'll see y'all laters.